Firstly, I stopped the war between Pakistan and India, and now I stopped the war between Iran and Israel. Bring me the Nobel Prize. I'm not joking. Actually, Trump himself pushed for mentioning the Nobel Prize 6 times. Between Iran and Israel, the war lasted 12 days, maybe the strangest war ever. The cross-examination of Prime Minister Netanyahu corruption trial started. In court, literally 1778 times he said, "I don't remember." A former Attorney General directly accused Netanyahu that he is intentionally continuing the Gaza war so that he can save himself from going to jail. On 13 June 2025 at around 3 a.m., more than 200 Israeli fighter jets entered Gaza airspace and carried out airstrikes. Their targets included more than 100 nuclear, military and infrastructure on which they attacked in a coordinated way.
Breaking news in the Middle East and now escalating fears of an all-out war in the region.
And all this, around 80 people are killed and 320 get injured. Most of them were innocent common civilians, but among them were also some high-profile people who were assassinated. This entire operation is named by Israel as Operation Rising Lion.
Strikes were part of Operation Rising Lion.
Operation Rising Lion.
Operation Rising Lion.
The strange thing about the whole incident that Iran did not provoke anything. Yes, it is true that relations between two countries have been tense for a long time. Last year, there was a fight between them, but in this specific case, Iran did not attack at all. Suddenly, Israel just came up one day and started bombing. When Israel was asked why they did this, the Prime Minister of Israel answered that it was for self-defense.
We have risen like lions to defend ourselves. Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year.
Oh, it's mean nuclear weapons have not yet been made, but they can be made. Why are America and Israel after Iran? There are two very interesting things here. First, Donald Trump himself cancelled all nuclear deal with Iran. Second, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has an ongoing corruption trial in his own country. We will talk more about both of these ahead, but first let's understand exactly what's happened in this 12 days long war, how the ceasefire came about. On the night of 13 June, Iran responded by attacking Israel with dozens of missiles and drones. Most of these strikes are intercepted, but some parts are destroyed. After that, Iran and Israel continue to attack each other for the next few days. Destruction is seen on both sides. Innocent people lost their life in both sides. Meanwhile, Donald Trump demands unconditional surrender from Iran.
Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I've been saying it for a long time.
But Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei is also threatened. They say that America knows where he is hiding, but they will not kill him yet. In response, Khamenei said,
ملت ایران در مقابل تحمیل تسلیم هیچ کس نمیشه. ثانیاً اینی که به ملت ایران بگم بیایید تسلیم بشید.
The war between Iran and Israel continued. Until now, America had not joined this war. But on June 19, another threat came from Donald Trump. Trump says that he is giving Iran 2 weeks to make a nuclear deal. If they do not agree, America itself will start military strikes. But friends, 2 weeks was a very distant thing because just 2 days later, on the night of 21 June, around 1:25 American planes entered Iran's airspace. Their targets were Iran's 3 main nuclear facilities, but destroying them was not so easy because they are located deep underground, hundreds of meters deep in the mountain. Therefore, they were targeted with bunker buster bombs. America's bunker buster bomb, official name GBU-57, weighs more than 13,000 kg and is more than 6 meters long. When it is exploded, it can penetrate more than 60 meters underground. To deploy them, America used the B-2 stealth bomber aircraft. It can drop multiple bunker buster bombs targeting a specific spot. This is considered the most powerful bunker buster bomb. America had never used this type of bomb before in any conflict. These B-2 bombers took off from Missouri airport. They flew non-stop for 37 hours, circling half the earth. On the other hand, Iran, even the bunker buster bombs could not destroy Iran's sites. After this attack, Donald Trump, in his televised address, declares his mission a complete success.
Tonight I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated.
By this time, anyone thought that this fight might go on for a long time, that this war might not stop until there is a regime change in Iran. On 23rd June, we see an attack from Iran. America's air base in Qatar is targeted. This is the largest US military base in entire Middle East, which work as the forward headquarters of the US Central Command. This was the military base that was hit, but because of this, all flight operation over the entire Middle East stopped. Commercial airspace is completely closed for about 8 to 10 hours in Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar and the UAE. The situation became extremely tense. Many people thought, could this be the start of the World War III? But then the next day, suddenly this war ended. Trump announced this war is over. How? There are many questions that arise here. Iran's retaliation on 23rd June. Actually, before attacking American airbase, Iran had given an advance warning to Qatar and America. Because of this advanced warning, America had already moved most of the airplanes from that airbase and so no damage occurred. Geopolitical experts believe that Iran did not really want a war here, but because Israel attacked Iran first, Iran definitely wanted to show its people that it had retaliated.
Any aggression against the Islamic Republic of Iran will have a dear cost, a big and high price.
Then on the other side, Trump also pretended himself as a hero here. He said, look how I stopped the war. See how big an expert I am. I am a master at stopping war.
But I'll be your peacemaker, and I am the only candidate who can make this promise to you. I will prevent World War III. I stopped the war between Pakistan and India. I stopped the war between two major nations, major nuclear nations.
First, I stopped the war between Pakistan and India. Now, I stopped the war between Iran and Israel. Now, give me the Nobel Prize. I am not joking. Actually, Trump himself posted and mentioned the Nobel Prize 6 times. He wrote that even after this, he would not be given the Nobel Prize. On the third side, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is similar. He is also made himself a hero. He went in front of his people in Israel and said, "We have won the war. Our mission has been successful."
We rose like a lion, stood tall, and our roar shook Tehran and echoed throughout the world.
We destroy all the nuclear sites there. A country that wanted to destroy us, we gave them a strong reply. According to survey by the Israel Democracy Institute, 70% of Israelis supported attacking Iran. The interesting thing is that Benjamin Netanyahu was facing 3 different corruption trial cases in Israel. In most of them, his answer was, "I don't remember." Literally 1,778 times he used the phrase, "I don't remember" in court. Just think how amazing an answer it is that someone asks you in court, "Did you take a bribe while making that deal?" And you say, "I don't remember. I don't know. Was there corruption in your department? I don't know. I don't know about any corruption." And in this way, you keep saying, "I don't remember" about 1,800 times. Netanyahu's support among Israeli public was rapidly falling. According to the survey of Israel's channels 12 News, about 55% Israeli people believe that Netanyahu is continuing the war in Gaza only to stay in power. Other surveys have also shown more than 60% of Israelis are in favor of ending the war in Gaza if a deal is made to release the hostage. Look at this opinion article published in the Time of Israel on June 3. In December 2024, a bill was passed in Israeli parliament according to which any member of parliament was near criminal immunity as long as they remain in office. Israel has also accused Netanyahu to intentionally continuing the war in Gaza so that he can avoid going to jail. If you want more proof of this, look at this news from 26 June. Donald Trump told Israel to cancel Netanyahu's ongoing corruption trial. According to Trump, there is a wish. In response, Netanyahu thanked Trump, saying, "Thank you, sir, for talking about ending my corruption trial and for trying to save me." So from this, friends, it becomes clear that at least 2 countries involved in this 12-day war had no real interest in continuing it. Trump's number 1 priority in continuing this war was to make himself a hero and win a Nobel Prize. That is why Trump first spoke to Netanyahu and the final decision also came from him. Friends, so for this, it becomes clear that at least that is why Trump first spoke to Netanyahu and convinced Israel to agree to a ceasefire. Iran sent a message to America through Qatar saying that now it would not attack Israel or carrying out any further strike. In response, America also said that it would not attack any base. After this, Iran also agreed to a ceasefire.
As soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either.
But then, after taking on the phone with Netanyahu, they again announced that the Israeli jets will return after giving a friendly wave towards Iran. The question here is also about how much damage was actually done to Iran's nuclear program, which was the actual reason given for going the war. Trump claims the Iran nuclear program has been completely destroyed.
If you look at the before and the after picture, everything above is burned black. I believe it was total obliteration. I believe they didn't have a chance to get anything out because we acted fast.
The Pentagon's Defense Intelligence Agency initial assessment is that only the above-ground structure of the 3 nuclear sites have suffered the most damage. In reality, all these bombs and missiles that were dropped did not fully destroy the highly enriched uranium.
Tell CNN that according to an early U.S. intelligence assessment, the U.S. military strikes on 3 of Iran's nuclear facilities last weekend did not destroy the core components of the country's nuclear program.
According to the agency, before America attacked, the enrichment uranium has already been removed from the nuclear site. Because of this entire 12-day long war, Iran nuclear program have been delayed by a few months. The question is here also whether if Iran was really making a nuclear weapon, will it now stop making nuclear weapon after this 12-day war, or it try even harder to make nuclear weapon? Because of Iran perspective, they have seen here that any country can attack them if they suspect that they are making nuclear weapon. Actually, if we have nuclear weapon, then no one will dare to attack. The best example of this is North Korea, which has its own nuclear bomb. Look at March 25, America's Director of National Intelligence said to US Congress that Iran is not building a nuclear bomb. Then they will take a big U-turn on Iran and say that Iran is actually making nuclear weapon, and within a few weeks they could have a nuclear weapon. IAEA Director General has also called these claims false, saying that Iran is not very close to making nuclear weapon. We have not seen nuclear weapon being Iran is made. According to the deal, the condition was that Iran would not enrich uranium. By doing this, making nuclear weapon would never be possible.
We did not find in Iran elements to indicate that there is an active, systematic plan to build a nuclear weapon.
Plus, to check, the International Atomic Energy Agency would be allowed to go inside Iran and inspect its nuclear facilities. What did Iran get in return? The sanctions that America, the European Union, and the United Nations had imposed on Iran would be lifted, and normal trade with Iran would continue. It is very good deal. Both sides were benefiting. There was no threat from Iran. Iran was also properly following this deal up until 2018.
Today, the United States, together with our allies and partners, has reached a historic understanding with Iran, which, if fully implemented, will prevent it from obtaining a nuclear weapon.
But then, what happened in 2018? Donald Trump, who by then had already become the President of America, went and cancelled this nuclear deal. By doing this, making nuclear weapon would never be possible. What was written as the reason behind cancelling it?
The Iran deal is defective at its core. The United States will withdraw from the Iran nuclear deal.
Shredding the Obama's legacy, meaning that Trump was jealous of Obama and just wanted to reverse whatever Obama had done. Only for this reason, this deal was cancelled. And what is the result of cancelling it? Sanctions come back on Iran. The permission the International Atomic Energy Agency had to visit Iran nuclear facilities is no longer there, and Iran start concentrating its enriched uranium again. After a few years later, slowly Iran became a lonely non-nuclear country that had accumulated 60% enriched uranium, and then this enriched uranium is used as an excuse of attack Iran, meaning that actually it was Trump's own mistake that led to this war. Even today, America can make a nuclear deal with Iran with similar condition, but the question is, will Trump do this here? Finding such a diplomatic solution would actually to be in Trump's favor, because Trump's own supporters are angry that he sent bomber into war with Iran. Throughout his entire election campaigning, Trump's slogan was America's first and to not involve America in any war, but by doing this, Trump has angered his own supporters. Trump hardcore supporters, Fox News former journalist, had also said that Trump is breaking his promise for not getting involved in any new war. Now, if you want to know the reality and the depth of Benjamin Netanyahu about the details of Iran and Israel conflict, then I would recommend you to this video. And what did you think? The government could have sent Netanyahu to jail, but after Netanyahu started a war in Gaza? Share your opinion, comments below. Thank you very much.